Battlefield 6 is under a week away at this point. This is your guide to make sure that you are prepared to play the game as soon as it drops. In this video, I'll be covering drivers, release times, important changes to release times, the release date, preload size, Phantom Edition, and brand new XP sets that were just disclosed, the full achievement list, and more. So if you want to follow Battlefield 6, if you find this video informative, hit that sub button. I'll be covering the entirety of Battlefield 6 and streaming it every single day as soon as it drops at twitch.tv/enders and this very YouTube channel as well. I'm very excited to deliver you guys Battlefield 6 content and to make it. I just am really looking forward to it, especially after playing Battlefield 5 in 2042. I think this time around, it's just going to be significantly more enjoyable for everybody involved. So let's get the easy stuff out of the way first. If you are a PC player, be sure to update your drivers before playing Battlefield 6. NVIDIA did release their new game-ready driver for the Battlefield 6 release. It is 581.42WHQL. You can easily install drivers via the GeForce Experience app or the NVIDIA app, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way via the browser, which is honestly probably the best way you can do it anyway. Now moving on to the release time of the game globally, we have an important change that Australian players need to pay attention to. Because of daylight savings time, Battlefield 6 will be releasing at 2 a.m. AEST Sydney local time instead of 1 a.m. So for those of you residing in Australia and that sort of place, you probably already know it, daylight savings time, just keep that in mind. Now for the rest of the world, you can see this graphic here. It is worth noting they have significantly pushed up the release time to later in the day, especially for the North American region. I vividly remember in Battlefield 2042, the game releasing at 4 in the morning. Not this time around, so if you reside in the US, the Battlefield 6 release will be taking place from West Coast to East Coast, LA, 8 a.m., Mexico City, 9 a.m., New York, 11 a.m., and all the way down in Sao Paulo, Brazil, right at noon. You can go ahead and pause the video to search for the release time that is relevant to you, but I for one have to say that I am very grateful they finally decided to push up the release time for the North American region. I always dreaded having to wake up at like 2 in the morning to stream the game at 4 in the morning on release day, and I understand it only happens very rarely, like once every 3 to 4 years, but it still would destroy my sleep schedule. So thank you, Battlefield, for finally moving up the release time. Now talking about preloading Battlefield 6, if you were not aware, you can preload the game right now. If you're playing on PC using the EA app, your default multiplayer size will be 24.7 gigabytes, and on Steam it will be 22.3. This does have a modular download system, so you can select to not install the single player, to not install HD textures for the multiplayer even. So you can, I guess, customize your download size based on what you actually want to install. I am unaware if you can actually deselect installing the Battle Royale. It doesn't appear so right now, but perhaps when the Battle Royale is released, they will have an option to unselect the Battle Royale if you're not interested in that. But if you do decide to download everything, you're going to be looking at a final install size of around 70 to about 72 gigabytes. That's what I've seen people report. Pretty standard, and honestly, lower than I expected, but of course the Battle Royale is not released yet. Now, for those of you that are wondering about pre-order bonuses and what you actually get for buying certain editions of Battlefield 6, the Tombstone Pack and the Phantom XP Edition boosts were disclosed. So, Tombstone Pack includes 60 minutes of Career XP boost and 60 minutes of Hardware XP boost. If you get the Phantom Edition, you get both of those things, so 60 minutes each of Career and Hardware XP boosts. Then you get an additional 30 minutes of Career and Hardware XP boost on top of that. So in total, you get 5 hours of double XP at launch if you pre-order the Phantom Edition of BF6. And coming from Battlefield Bulletin, according to the Xbox Store, the Battlefield token from the Phantom Edition is only redeemable against the Season of First Play. So I don't really know what that means, but I wanted to deliver that information to you guys that maybe play on Xbox or just console in general. And here we have another screenshot of the Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition pre-order rewards and skins. Can't lie, it's pretty sick. Like, I like the blacked out aesthetic. I could deal without the, I guess, hexagonal line patterns going on here, but It looks pretty cool. I like the black and red. Ghillie suit I'm particularly partial to. And overall, fairly standard skins. Nothing too crazy here. I don't think we're going to see many people complaining about it. Now, moving to talking about the amount of trophies and achievements for Battlefield 6, there will be 43 trophies, 28 bronze, 11 silver, 3 gold, and 1 platinum. You can earn these trophies by, number 1, completing the campaign on hardcore difficulty level, performing some secret tasks during these missions, and reaching certain ranks. And then for the achievements, there was a full achievement list that has been revealed via ExoPhase. This is coming from Battlefield Bulletin. The achievement list features 11 secret tasks in Battle Royale and Gauntlet, 53 in total. There will be both 4-player teams and 2-player teams. These achievements include playing 74 matches in any version of Battle Royale, winning a Battle Royale as the full squad with the total squad surviving, pinging a shotgun in Battle Royale, completing 214 missions in any version of the Battle Royale. Do you guys get where I'm going? There's just a lot of Battle Royale, lots of Gauntlet achievements. Part of me thinks this isn't the full achievement list, because if the full achievement list is surrounding Battle Royale and Gauntlet, that's a little bit disappointing. I want some multiplayer achievements. I want some campaign achievements. But as of right now, the total gamer score on Xbox you can get for completing all these achievements is 1,185. And it is apparently the first game in the series since Battlefield 1 to break the 1,000 gamer score mark at launch. And to cap this video off, we have some pretty important news. I'm sure a lot of people already knew this, but Battlefield 6's game servers are confirmed to be running at 60 Hz at launch. For those of you wondering, Battlefield 2042 servers ran at 45 Hz, which was actually a downgrade coming from Battlefield 5's 60 Hz. So we are back up to 60 Hz as we should be, and apparently DICE has no plans to add squad reinforcements and manual leading into the game. This is extremely welcome to hear. Manual leaning, in my opinion, just simply doesn't belong in Battlefield. I think it just doesn't work as well or belong in a game like Battlefield. I think the contextual lean system works flawlessly and is actually super well implemented. And finally, DICE is looking at improving soldier visibility on a per multiplayer map basis. That is extremely welcome. Hopefully they can get it sorted. Those of you that played the Battlefield 6 beta will know vividly Siege of Cairo looking out of the windows, particularly in the center of that map in the street. Visibility was super poor there. I hope they can make some big improvements. But other than that, I hope this video helped you get ready to prepare for the Battlefield 6 launch. I'm super excited. I'm excited to share this experience with you guys, deliver you guys content, stream it, see everybody's reactions, and just play the game, you know? I haven't been excited to play Battlefield, sadly, in years. Playing Battlefield 2042 has really just been an exercise for me, a formality. I'm just playing it because I love Battlefield as a franchise, and Battlefield is how my YouTube channel is run. So, you know, I'm just sort of waiting for a new game, and then finally BF6 comes around, and it looks like some of the passion and some of the drive is going to be restored, and hopefully it can stay that way for a very long time. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all things Battlefield 6, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be streaming every single day as soon as the game drops at twitch.tv/enders and this YouTube channel. Join the Discord, follow me on Instagram, and for those of you that like fragrances, fragrance-related content, I do have a second channel that will also be linked in the description. I will see you guys in the next video and on launch day.